Hi guys, this is Vanngo. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have the beautiful Harriet Longhurst here with me. She just arrived from the UK only a few days ago, and we fortunate to have her here to lend me her canvas to create this makeup look for you. We're just playing with the pastel color. I hope you enjoy the video. Always give the channel a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel, give us a thumb up, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well. Thank you. To start every makeup, I always use skincare first. The first product I use is the Summer Friday lip balm. This is a great lip balm before makeup. Second product I use is the eye complex from IS Clinical. This is a beautiful eye cream that you can prep before makeup. As I always say, be very gentle around the eye area. It is your most delicate area on the face. The next product I'm using is the Hydro Cool Serum. This is a beautiful serum to prep under makeup as well. Even you don't wear makeup, this is a great serum for you. It's cooling, it's calming all the redness, all the pinkness on your face, and a lot of hydration. The last products I'm using for skincare prep is the Repetitive Moisture Emulsion. This is one of my go-to moisturizer for under makeup. It is a lighter moisturizer. I usually like more heavier moisturizer. This is not really that light, but it's considered lighter than most of the moisturizer I normally use. I know a lot of questions say that when you use too much skincare prep under makeup, it slides the makeup. I don't agree on that. You need the skin really hydrated. You can always blotting out whatever extra. It's always better to overhydrate it first before your foundation, concealer. To start, I'm using this color corrector here from the corner. Look up for me. And I put a little bit under Harriet's eye. Or you can use any kind of peach concealer. It doesn't have to be this palette, but I like that it comes in the same palette. See, a lot of time, even a little bit color corrector, that's all you need. You don't really need concealer either. On Harriet, she doesn't have anything to cover. It's just the color. Genetically, she has a little color around there. You use a little color corrector, and it just even everything out. The same color corrector, I put a little bit around the mouth and the nose. Just cancel out any kind of redness or any shadow. And you think it just looks great already. So as you can see, just a little color corrector and Harriet, her eye just all cleared up already. You see just those natural shadow. Sometimes people think that they have to put so much concealer because you have that shadow there, but a little peach color corrector does go a long way. Harriet have beautiful skin. That's why I'm using the beige foundation. This is one of my favorite foundation. It's more a light to medium coverage. It's not too heavy. For someone who wants more a natural finish, this is a great foundation. And I think that's all how much I'm going to use. I use the buffing brush and just blend it out. Not too much. You see just a little bit foundation, her skin looks flawless. You can see the foundation is quite beautiful and it still looks like skin. You can get more coverage if you like to. You just put a bit more and you do this tippling motion. You can get really good coverage. I just want her skin to look still like skin, just a little even out. Next, I'm using a little bit of the concealer under the eye area. I want to cover all the natural shadow just because all the eye color I'm using is very pastel-y, and I think when I take all the natural shadow out, the eye kind of just wash out so much. So that's why I'm going to leave a lot of the natural shadow. I think it's beautiful. Pinpoint everywhere. This is very beautiful concealer. It's covered well, but it's very sheer. It's not heavy at all. I personally like the concealer always a little lighter under the eye, and then look this way for me, and always a little bit here, a little the light concealer. I think it's helped to really lift the eye up. So I personally don't like just a harsh line like a lot of people do. It's just personal preference. Even I make the eye, try to make the eye very lifted, it's never like a really defined line lifted. It's always everything very diffuse, very blended. But this is a great idea if you want the eye a little lifted, just put the lighter concealer around this area as well. Harriet have incredible bone structure. You see her cheekbone, the jawline. So I'm gonna go to use a little bit of the bronzer from Say Beauty. This is the light bronze to help to bring out all her best features. And you can see even a little bit, it's gonna bring everything out. A little bit on the jawline, cheekbone. There's a big difference from one side and the other. I'm using a little bronzer on the nose as well, on the other side of the brush. And then you just blend it out. You can see that now you just bring out all her best features. What I'm doing next, I'm gonna go back with the concealer and I'm just pinpoint anything I wanna do now because the bronzer was a cream, so that's why I wanna do is pinpoint after my bronzer. And then I use the big brush, I merge the product in again. So this way you have the bronzer on top of the pinpoint. For powder, I'm going to use the Givenchy powder. This is one of my go-to powder. The shade I'm using is actually number 3. It's a little peachy, which I like. You can either use number 2 or 3. If you want to use on skin tone like this, you can use a 2 or 3. I'm going to use some bronzer as well. This one from Gucci, the lighter shade they have is number 1. And just to set where I do the cream bronzer earlier, you can just use powder bronzer. You don't have to use cream bronzer, or you can use just cream bronzer. You don't have to use the powder. I usually like to do both. I like to layer my product in there. You know, just personal preference. For eyebrow, I'm going to use the Anastasia brow powder in blonde and the marker in blonde. For the powder, I'm not gonna use your traditional angle brush. I use just like a small powder brush like this, and then draw the eyebrow backward. So it's create the illusion of fuller brown without a harsh line. Harriet have really nice full brown already. I just want to add a little more color. This is the way I usually do. And then I use a marker, just create individual hair after. Just like that first. I brush it up, I use a marker, and I give a few individual hair. So you see that her natural brow is really beautiful shape. I just give them a little fuller. You don't have to do if you like the thinner eyebrow, but I thought this is a little fuller. It's make a big difference, and that's why I just create a shape. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. For eyes, I'm going to use 3 products. The first product is the eye primer from Jason Wu Beauty. The second is the mascara from Milk, and then this pastel eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona. The first product is the eye primer from Jason Wu. This is a very good eye primer if you want to block down. He have the one with like no color as well, but I like this one if you want to like block out the eye area and just like clean up everything before you put the color so it's more pop. So this is a great primer for that. You see that when you just block out with the color eye primer, it's give you a clean light canvas. So all these pastel color, it will pop really well. I'm gonna use this color first, and I just press the product in. And this way it's hold really well as well. I'm gonna do all over the crease area with this color. And for this look, I'm not gonna do any eyeliner at all. I like the idea, just like some mascara without the eyeliner. The next color I'm using, this one right here, I'm using this just for blending on the crease area. And it's just really just to softer the edges out. You can really do any way you want. I mean, even this look, I'm trying to do a more fun look, but I still want to make it wearable. Because I think that at the end of the day, I want people still able to wear this color if they want to. And I don't want to do like a whole rainbow in there just because it's going to be trickier for people to wear. And then the same color, look up at me, just a little bit. Next, I'm using a little bit of pink. Look up for me. Just a little bit here under the eye area. You can really use any color. I'm just choosing these shades because I think it looks beautiful on Harriet. The last color, I'm using just the light color here on the brow bone area. Same color, I'm using a little bit right underneath here. So right below the pinky color. And I think this way is even help to lift the eye a lot. I'm gonna wait until the end to decide if I'm gonna use mascara or not. The next product I'm using is this pinky blush from M Cosmetic. Turn this way for me. It's have a little shimmery, but I think it's just beautiful color and beautiful texture. I used this color on the deeper skin tone yesterday, and it's really gorgeous as well. It's give you that like soft pinky shimmer on her skin. I'm going back to this color earlier as a highlighter. I think it's beautiful as a highlighter as well. It have that pinky tone in here, so it's just beautiful. And I just add a little more. Harriet's face is so gorgeous. I was like, I want to paint it, but then you feel guilty to put makeup on, and you was like. For the lips, I'm going to use this pinky lipstick from Hermes, I think I should say it right, and the lip liner from Huda Beauty. I believe this shade is discontinued, but my assistant will list it, all the similar shades in the description box so you can try it out. I just love this shade for the makeup look, and I stick with my head and I didn't want to change my mind, different color, so we can find an alternative color for you guys. To start, I outline the lip a little bit. I love the Huda new lip liner. The texture is really beautiful. So the lip liner is a little bit deeper than the lipstick, but that's the closest we have. You don't really need lip liner for this color, but I thought maybe outline the lip shape is always better. Slightly smile for me. But it's such a beautiful pink color. I think this lip color is so beautiful. I think I'm gonna use a mascara, but I always curl the lashes. It's just a little pinch. For mascara, I'm just gonna use one coat because I think this look look great with no mascara or very little mascara. It's really just helped to define the eye, but I think too much mascara gonna take away from the look. I do also one coat on the lower lashes. I think it looks so beautiful on her. And on the lower lashes, I put very little. I think she looks so gorgeous like this. I'm going to use a setting spray from One Side Beauty. This is the final look, guys. We're just playing with the pastel color, and Harriet says she looks like an English rose right now. She's from England, so it's a perfect look for her. We have a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the video and keep the channel always a lot of love. Subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow Harriet, Jacob, and myself on Instagram as well. Thank you.